Welcome to SS2 Chemistry, Term 3, Week 12. This is your mock examination lesson, a comprehensive review of the key topics and question types that appear in the WAEC Chemistry examination. After 2 full years of SS1 and SS2 Chemistry, you are now approaching WAEC level. This lesson will review important concepts across all major topics, walk through examination technique, and give you practice with real WAEC type questions. By the end of this lesson, you will understand the structure of the WAEC chemistry paper, be able to approach multiple choice and structured questions confidently, and recall key principles from across the chemistry syllabus. Let us begin. The WAEC chemistry paper has 2 components. Paper 1, multiple choice, 1 hour, 50 questions, 50 marks test factual recall and ability to apply knowledge quickly, questions on all topics. Elimination strategy is important, rule out obviously wrong answers first, never leave a question blank, no penalty for wrong answer. Paper 2, essay/structured, 2 hours 50 minutes Section A, practical chemistry, based on a lab scenario, even if you have not done the actual experiment, you should know the procedures. Section B, theory questions, you answer a set number from a given selection, questions often asked for, explanations using principles, Le Chatelier, electronegativity, intermolecular forces, balanced chemical equations, calculations, mole calculations, enthalpy calculations, electrolysis calculations. Comparisons, e.g. alkanes versus alkenes, galvanic versus electrolytic cells. Show all working in calculations, partial marks are awarded even if the final answer is wrong. State units in every answer. Use correct chemical symbols and formulae. Structure and bonding, ionic bonding, metal plus non-metal, electron transfer, high melting point, conducts when molten or dissolved, covalent bonding, non-metals, electron sharing, can be polar or non-polar, depends on electronegativity difference, metallic bonding, C of delocalized electrons, good conductors. Mole concept, molar mass equals mass of 1 mole in grams, equal to relative atomic/formula mass, moles equals mass/molar mass, moles of gas equals volume/22.4 dm3 at STP, concentration equals mole/volume, mole/dm3, empirical formula and molecular formula from percentage composition. Energetics, delta H equals H, products, H, reactants, exothermic, delta H negative, endothermic, delta H positive, Hess's law, calorimetry, Q equals mCt, delta H equals Q/moles, bond enthalpies, broken, formed. Chemical equilibrium, Le Chatelier's principle, factors affecting equilibrium, concentration, temperature, pressure, equilibrium constant Kc, applications in Haber and contact processes. Acids, bases, and salts, Arrhenius and Bronsted-Lowry definitions, pH scale, strong versus weak acids, indicators, titration calculations, N equals C times V, moles acid equals moles base at equivalence in 1-to-1 reactions. Electrochemistry, oil rig, electrode half equations, galvanic cells, a degree cell equals a degree cathode, a degree anode, electrolysis, Faraday, Q equals it, moles E equals Q/F, mole substance equals moles E-n from half equation. Homologous series, key series tested in WAEC, alkanes, CnH2n plus 2 saturated, substitution reactions with halogens, UV light, combustion. Alkenes, CnH2n1C equals C, addition reactions, H2, Br2, HX, H2O, decolorizes bromine water instantly, polymerization. Alkynes, CnH2n, 2,1C is identical to C, addition reactions, 2 moles reagent possible, acetylene, ethene, from CAC2 plus H2O. Alcohols, CnH2n plus 1 OH hydrogen bonding, high boiling point, combustion, oxidation, primary aldehyde acid, secondary ketone, tertiary, no reaction with K2Cr2O7, esterification, dehydration. Carboxylic acids, CnH2n plus 1 COOH weak acid, reactions with metals, carbonates, and BECE, esterification. Esters, made from acid plus alcohol, ester linkage, CO, hydrolysis, acid or base. Polymers, addition, ethene polyethene, no small molecule expelled, condensation, nylon, polyester, small molecule expelled. Industrial processes, Haber process, En2 plus 3H22NH3, Fe catalyst, 400 to 450 degrees Celsius, 200 to 300 atm, contact process, 2SO2 plus O2 2SO3, V2O5, 400 to 500 degrees Celsius, 1 atm, SO3 in H2SO4 oleum H2SO4. Petroleum, fractional distillation columns, lighter fractions at top, low BP, cracking, breaking long chains into shorter, more useful ones, produces alkenes, reforming, produces aromatic compounds for petrol. Environmental chemistry, pollutants, CO, SO2, NOx, CFCs, acid rain, greenhouse effect, ozone depletion. Question 1. A current of 1.5 A is passed through a solution of silver nitrate for 40 minutes. Calculate the mass of silver deposited at the cathode. Ag, relative atomic mass equals 108, F equals 96,500 C/mol. Working, Q equals I times T equals 1.5 times 40 by 60 is equal to 1.5 times 2,400 equals 3,600 C. Moles of electrons equals Q/F equals 3,600 divided by 96,500 is equal to 0.0373 mol. Ag plus Aq plus E Ags, 1 electron per Ag atom. Moles of Ag equals 0.0373 moles. Mass of Ag is equal to 0.0373 times 108 equals 4.03 g. Question 2. Given that delta H degree F H2O L equals minus 286 kJ per mole and delta H degree F CO2 G equals minus 394 kJ per mole, and the standard enthalpy of combustion of ethanol C2H5OH is minus 1367 kJ per mole, calculate delta H degree F C2H5OH. Target 2C/S plus 3H2G plus 1/2 O2G C2H5OH delta HF equals. Using delta HC C2H5OH equals some delta HF products, some delta HF reactants. Minus 1367 equals. Minus 1367 equals delta HF C2H5OH. Minus 1367 is equal to minus 1646 delta HF C2H5OH. Delta HF C2H5OH equals minus 1646 plus 1367 is equal to minus 279 kg/mol. Question 3. Explain how you would distinguish between A. An alkane and an alkene, B. A primary alcohol and a tertiary alcohol. Answer. A. Add bromine water to each. The alkene decolorizes the bromine water immediately from orange-brown to colorless. Addition reaction across the C equals C bond, alkene plus Br2-dibromocane. The alkane does not decolorize bromine water in the absence of UV light. Answer. B. Add acidified potassium dichromate solution, orange. Warm gently. The primary alcohol is oxidized, dichromate turns green, Cr3 plus formed, primary alcohol aldehyde carboxylic acid. The tertiary alcohol produces no color change. Tertiary alcohols are not oxidized by acidified K2Cr2O7. Key exam tips for WAEC Chemistry. Paper 1, MCQ. Read each option carefully before choosing. Use elimination. All questions answered. Paper 2, essay. Show all working in calculations. Include units. State the principle before applying it, e.g. cite Hess's law before using it. Write balanced equations with correct states. High-value topics for WAEC Chemistry: mole calculations and concentration, enthalpy calculations, calorimetry, Hess, bond enthalpy, Haber and contact processes with Le Chatelier explanations, organic reactions, alkenes, alcohols, carboxylic acids, electrolysis with Faraday calculations, structure and bonding, acids, bases, and titration. Tips for the night before: revise key formally, Q equals MCT, Q equals it, N equals Q/F, delta H equals bonds broken, bonds formed, delta H equals some delta HF products, some delta HF reactants, general formulae for homologous series. Good luck. Your consistent hard work throughout SS1 and SS2 has prepared you well for WAEC. Chemistry is a subject that rewards understanding over memorization. Keep thinking like a chemist.